I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you personally for all the wonderful messages of support and for your understanding whilst I've been recovering from surgery. It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family, but I've had a fantastic medical team who have taken great care of me, for which I'm so grateful. In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment. This, of course, came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family. As you can imagine, this has taken time. It has taken me time to recover from major surgery in order to start my treatment. But most importantly, it has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte, and Louis in a way that's appropriate for them and to reassure them that I'm going to be okay. As I've said to them, I am well and getting stronger every day by focusing on the things that will help me heal in my mind, body, and spirits. Having William by my side is a great source of comfort and reassurance too, as is the love, support, and kindness that has been shown by so many of you. It means so much to us both. We hope that you'll understand that as a family, we now need some time, space, and privacy while I complete my treatment. My work has always brought me a deep sense of joy, and I look forward to being back when I'm able. But for now, I must focus on making a full recovery. At this time, I'm also thinking of all those whose lives have been affected by cancer. For everyone facing this disease, in whatever form, please do not lose faith or hope. You are not alone.
Wow, wow, wow. Now, as you can see, that is the Princess of Wales letting everyone know that she has been diagnosed with cancer as well. I am in utter shock. I see that she definitely does look like she has been through it. I am so sorry to hear that she is affected by this disease, cancer, that literally touches, I feel like, every single person on this earth. I feel like everybody knows somebody that has cancer. And it is just the fact that both Charles and Kate have both been diagnosed with cancer. What? I feel like all of this chaos, all of the speculation, all of the questions could have been avoided. And yes, it takes time to come into realization of what's happening, because a cancer diagnosis, like, my goodness, like it's like a gut punch. So I understand they needed time to, since January, figure out how this was going to look for their young family, as she said, and explain and let them know what was going on. I'm not quite sure whose job it is or what have you, whose job it is to make it so that the public knows these things, or who decided to have it be like, okay, Kate has this abdominal surgery, right? And they gave updates that she's doing well, but then to all of a sudden come out and say that she has a cancer diagnosis, that is not doing well. Yes, she's getting treatment. She had to recover from her abdominal surgery and she's in the early stages of her treatment. But having a cancer diagnosis, you're sick. Why tell the public that she's doing well and that nothing is going on? Why throw her under the bus about some edited picture, composited photo? Why not take ownership as a firm, an establishment, an entity, instead of putting it all on her? She looks stressed. as anybody would, with a young family, 3 young kids, a husband, everything else going on. I just wish they went about this in a different way. Obviously, hindsight is 2020. Now they know what they should have, could have, would have done in a situation. Yes, there are still many questions with like the pictures, the composites, the video that was or was not her. Because looking at her here, it doesn't look like that, but it is shocking. And cancer, any cancer diagnosis is just, we don't know what stage she's at, but she is in the early stages of getting her chemotherapy. We know that King Charles is also going through his treatment. He was very forthcoming, like at the onset. He had his examination, then they found cancer. And it seems like something similar happened here with the Princess of Wales, Kate. Whoa. I really think that this is a sad announcement. It is not at all what I think a lot of people were expecting to come of this situation. I think that if she does indeed have cancer, and she is, I'm not saying negating that she has cancer. I know that she has cancer. She said it out of her own mouth. I see that Charles is doing, as many as engagements as he can, doing meetings and this and another. I don't know with her. I just get a sense that something more. I definitely feel like at this point in time, the time that she needs is evident. I just really wish that whoever is in charge of their PR, their comps, whoever communicates what's happening within the walls of Kensington Palace to the outside public failed Kensington Palace, because they fucked this up. And all they had to say was the Princess of Wales has cancer, same as the king, and we are trying to figure this shit out. And the overwhelming sympathy would have been, whoa, like the sympathy I have now for her. I always felt like this was not her fault. I felt that it was the firm and the establishment. There was something else at play that was not just an abdominal surgery, but the way that it was fed to the public was so off. And I really hope that now that we know, it's squashed. It's done. It's done with. I hope that she does well with her treatment. I hope that everything, it's at the early stages. It was caught, and they can go on with the treatment, eradicate it, and she can move on with the rest of her life, seeing her children progress and grow up, spending time with her husband, and him treating her the way that he should, and as a doting husband. But this is a shock. I am all online looking at everything. It's like breaking news as of like 12 minutes ago. I think the consensus is that everyone knew that it was something more than this abdominal surgery, and that there was definitely something else going on, which brought on the immense and intense speculation of all of this. So I will say, I hope that she is taking the time. No more do I feel like she needs to be in engagements, because they have told the truth. And I think that's all that everybody wanted, were people who were truly concerned about what was happening with the Princess of Wales. And I think that this is something that definitely needs to close. And I just wish her all the best in recovery and treatments moving forward, that it is completely, I don't know if they do it over in the UK, but here in the States, when you go through chemo, you get to your last day, you get to like ring the bell and everything. I hope that they get to see that, and she can move on with her life. But I really fucking hate that this disease, cancer, touches so many people to the point where everybody I know personally, and probably everyone you know, is touched by it in some way or knows somebody who is dealing with this disease. And still in 2024, there's no cure. I just don't believe that. So, I see a lot of people like leave the Princess of Wales alone, back off, this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. And I completely understand that. I think people wanted to know the truth. They knew that this was much more than an abdominal surgery, and that is where the frenzy started. Because yes, she had the planned abdominal surgery, but they were putting out notices that she was doing well, but she wasn't being seen. And that's where this started. So, this is very sad news. Again, heartfelt. It's horrible news, especially with young children. It's just like crazy to even think about, and very, very shocking. So I hope that she progresses well with her treatments, and that we do see her out in events well and healthy and ready to take on her duties like I'm sure she wants to, and just progress with her life, because she's very young. And it's so crazy. Like, of course, it was like, now we know she has cancer. We don't know what type of cancer, but like, it's such like the King Charles, this public, letting the public know what to look for, what's going on, early detection, getting tested. All those things can help so much to save a life if we nip it in the bud early. And that just means your regular doctor's appointments, getting your checkups, going to the things we don't like to do but are necessary. So I will leave you guys with that. This is very, very sad news.